Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, so I am just jumping on for my Wisdom Wednesday, and you guys are gonna crack up when you find out what the topic is, because I drove up here not knowing what my topic was, and I came up with my topic while just sitting here waiting, enjoying the view, and it was just, it's kind of funny and ironic how you guys will figure it out when I start talking about it. But I'm going to give the audience a couple minutes to build. But I'm just sitting here. I drove to one of my favorite spots in Flagstaff. Hey, Ashley. And I'm going to flip the camera around in a minute to show you guys. Maybe I'll do it at the end when people are actually on, because I know it takes a couple minutes. And I might invite some people here in a minute. But yeah, I'm just enjoying the fresh air, and then all of a sudden I'm looking through quotes on my iPad and trying to come up, something to talk about. And this quote came up, and I put it as the post caption, and it says, be humble enough to know that you're not better than anyone else, but be wise enough to know that you're different than the rest. And I'm going to talk in a minute here about, so I read that quote, and I'm sitting here with my windows down. I have my windows up right now because I'm in a lookout spot and there's a bunch of people around my car, and they're probably going to think I'm nuts. I don't really care right now, but it's okay. But I had my windows down, and I was just sitting here thinking, and all of a sudden, like, I could hear a conversation of the guy in the car next to me. He was kind of talking loud, and I wasn't trying to eavesdrop or anything. Oh yeah, thanks, Ashley. Hey, Louisa. Hey, Maddie. Oh, thank you. So, anyways, I'm going to tell you guys the amazing thing I heard, and after I read that quote, and again, if you guys, thank you, Jeremy. If you guys didn't hear what the quote I said, I'm going to repeat it one more time because it's going to make a lot of sense when I tell you what I heard outside my window, literally seconds after I read this quote. So the quote again is, be humble enough to know that you're not better than anybody else, but be wise enough to know that you're different than the rest. As I read that quote, I had the windows down, and the guy next to me goes, and it's funny because I didn't hear any of his other conversation or anything, just for some reason I heard this part. And he said, don't judge me for what my past was. I wanted to be a thug, that's how I grew up. And then he said, and he's sitting in the car, and I think he's trying to impress the girl he's with. It wouldn't have worked on me, just being honest. But he's like, now that I'm famous, this must be what God feels like. He's like, I'm so awesome now, and I don't give a crap what people say, which, I think it's awesome that he doesn't care what people say about him, because that's confidence. But my point being, that's not humble. Hey, Stephanie, that's not very humble, and it was just very, it was just weird that I read that quote, and then I'm sitting here and I heard that part of the conversation. And after that, I kind of rolled my windows up, and I'm like, all right, well, I know what I'm going to talk about now. No matter what, money tends to change people, and I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't let that happen. Stay you, stay humble. Just because you have more money than someone, just because a lot of more people know you have more followers than someone, that doesn't mean you're better than someone. That doesn't mean you're God. That doesn't mean you're like the best thing on this planet Earth. It just means that you did something different, or you just have a different path. You just want a different life. That's all it means. It doesn't, people put themselves on pedestals way too much, what I'm trying to say. Yeah, thanks, Jeremy. So, yes, Maddie, thank you. Yeah, I put it in the post. But yeah, so I'm gonna step out of the car here in a minute and show you guys this view. It's usually prettier because right now they're doing control burns, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but hey, Rich. So it's a little smoky in the sky, but it's not bad at all. But yeah, so I'm gonna get out and show you guys that in a minute. Yes, Steven, I'm trying. And what's just so amazing is I said this in the beginning of my video, I didn't have a topic when I was coming up here. I knew, you know, I said on my Monday video that I'm going to be doing lives every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And that, there's no excuse. I'm just going to do it every single day. I'm going to find something to talk about. I'm going to jump on here and talk to you guys. And it was just amazing that I came up here and I didn't know what I was going to talk about, and that just happened. Like, I was just on my iPad kind of just scrolling through. I saw a quote, it kind of resonated with me, and then sat here kind of contemplating on it, and then I hear that, and it's just it was amazing. So yeah, thank you, Maddie, for typing that out. But yeah, I just really thought that was an awesome quote. You know, people are always saying be humble, you know, don't let it change you, and I can see how that can be hard for people, because it's so, you feel so accomplished when you work so hard to do something and it works, and then the money comes with it, and then you have the freedom, and just your life falls into place, and especially if you're at where you want to be. But at the same time, you still have to have that humbleness, and realize that, you know, there are other people out there that you can help. Maybe you went through all that so you could help people, not so you could just sit there and talk about how awesome you are. So, you know, that's my big point, is I would like to be, you know, famous and everything, as people say, so I can help people, so I can help them get out of their comfort zone, so I can show them, hey, there's another option than working 9 to 5 if that's not what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, I used to want to be a doctor. So everyone has different goals, and we try so much to push our goals and our dreams on other people, and it just doesn't work. And it doesn't help anyone. If you really truly want to help someone, figure out what they want, not what you want for them, if that makes sense. So, and again, I am so horrible at keeping up with the comments. Hi, Lucinda. If you guys jump on, say hi. Say hi. I'm going to get out here in a minute and show you guys the view. It's going to be a lot prettier here in like a month or so, because it's still a little cold. It's 70 right now, but it's a little warmer today than what it usually is. So now, like, the colors are starting to come in, and it's gorgeous here. Hey, Otis. Hey, Michelle. All right, so I'm going to summarize my Wisdom Wednesday for the people that just jumped on. First things first, I didn't know what my topic was when I came up here. I was sitting here, read a quote, and the quote is, again, be humble enough to know that you're not better than anybody else, but be wise enough to know, oh, you're okay, Michelle, but be wise enough to know that you're different from the rest. And again, you know, you're going to succeed in a lot of things in life, especially if you push yourself and you keep trying, and you just can't let that change you. You got to stay true to who you are, help people, motivate people, use your success in a good way. Don't use your success to show everyone how awesome you are and like brag about, you know, how amazing you are. Use it to help other people, and you will actually find more success. So I am going to jump out, and you guys might see the guy next to me that said he's so famous he feels like God. And he motivated my Wisdom Wednesday, so thank you to the guy next to me. So hey, Eric. Hey, Jean. All right, so I'm gonna jump out and I'm gonna show you guys the view, and then I'm probably gonna hop off, but I want you guys to see this because it's really pretty. So I'm gonna turn my car off here. And people might look at me a little weird, so hold on. It's really pretty out here. Let me turn this around here, if I can. guys might see the smoke, but this is the lookout here in Flagstaff. There's just the smoke from the control burns, so. But yeah, so all of these trees will start blooming soon. I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see like kind of the leaves going on it. This is the town I live in. Just gonna walk over here. There's downtown. It's really small. It's like from one side of the town to the other, it takes me about 20 minutes. So it's very, very small. Thank you, Lucinda. Thanks, Jeremy. So let me turn this back around here. All right, so there it is. There's the city I live in. There's my favorite lookout point. So, yay! Thanks for joining me and experiencing that with me. I'll have to do this in like another month, and you guys can see like all of the trees and how much they're bloomed and all the flowers like on the freeway. When I drive on the freeway here, the middle part in the highway, and I'm gonna sound like such a dork, median maybe? I don't know. Okay, you guys can laugh at me, but whatever. There's flowers just everywhere, and there's just meadows, and it's beautiful. Spring is my favorite season. So I just wanted to come up here and share that with you guys. Try to get out today and get some fresh air. Don't lock yourself in the house. Don't stay. Try to get out and enjoy the weather. But thank you for jumping on with me and listening to my Wisdom Wednesday live. If you guys found any value in this, please share it. Again, I am trying to motivate and inspire as many people as possible. I've really found my calling, and I love talking to people. I love inspiring people. I love answering questions. If you guys have any questions, if you guys are in a business, if you want to be in an online business, offline businesses, really anything, just, hit me up. I'm here to talk, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.